Hello, everybody. It's Thursday evening, and just was wondering who was out and about and was looking for some place to stop in and shoot the bull and talk either drones or personal life or things that are going on of interest. It's just a wing it Thursday night. So no, Wednesday night. Sorry, it's Wednesday night. Gosh, this getting old is just not what it's cracked up to be. So anybody coming in, welcome to come in. The weather here is a little bit sunny, not breezy, but just a little light wind right at the time, but cloudy. We're getting the clouds here from that storm that went up through the southern end there and hooked around like Ohio and headed towards the east, but we're on the backside of the clouds. That is supposed to maybe clear sometime tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I did get out and fly today a ship. I flew the Alpina, and it's one of the oldest ones. It was built in 1944, but it's what they call a classic. And so it really is something to see. Yeah, the Alpina. So let me see if I can pull up a picture or two of the Alpina that I caught today. Okay, let me go back here and share screen if I can. No. I can do is start that. And I can share screen from there, I think. I'm just gonna roll the whole footage. And I can move it forward a little bit, back and forth. But that's upbound, it's coming underneath the Blue Water Bridge there right at the moment. And it really is a classic, like I say, built in 1944. And it sails on the L&N line right now, but I think originally it was built for United States Steel was one of their ships. It's about 700 feet long or so, just under 200 meters. And it's a self-unloading bulk carrier. Originally, it wasn't a self-unloader, but they added that small self-unloader up on the front. And there's the guy waving, saying hi to everybody. And this is my typical circle flight of a ship, what I do. I come down and around and back up the other side and then back down again. It, like I say, it is one of the classics and is a favorite among ship watchers on the Great Lakes. And it is home based out of Cleveland, Ohio. It has a single prop, as you can see. And it's still capable of doing about 10 or 11 knots in when it puts the pedal to the metal, as they say. And all those hatch covers, but there's the self-unloader portion right there, just swinging off one side or the other. It doesn't have the big boom like some of the other ones do. And really is interesting to watch. There it is back around the Blue Water Bridge in the background now, because it is headed up into Lake Huron. That's the St. Clair River. want to bore you people with too much of this, but I'll forward it a little bit. There's Lake Huron. That's the mouth of the Lake Huron, lower Lake Huron. And it's headed out for the channel. And so that's the Alpena. Hey, Jackson RC, how you doing? There's Rogers also in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Here comes another ship. This is an Algoma, I would say. Let me see which one it is. It's the Algoma Discovery. It's upbound heading into Lake Huron. This is the live camera feed that's coming up. So how's everybody doing this evening? I don't know if very many people are going to be watching or not, but hey, we are here. Don't know how long I'm going to be on, but I thought I would just give an opportunity for some people that maybe don't know where they want to go and would rather stop in and say hello. See where that ship is headed. It's headed for Superior, Lake Superior. So it'll be coming up the river, under the bridge, out in the lake, headed up to the Sioux Locks and into Lake Superior. But that is a bulk carrier. If you notice, you do not see any unloader or boom on it. So it is just a bulk carrier only. Yeah, so it's been a halfway decent day here today. I don't know how the weather was there, Roger. I know that just is what it is. Yeah, I flew that the ship I showed you I flew that with the Mavic 2 Pro. That's kind of my go-to drone. I enjoy that a lot. Oh, Jackson says the thunderstorms there. Wow. That's not good, Chris. Did you have a long day today, Chris, or no? Not so much. I hope everybody else is having a chance to get either some entertainment in tonight or get in some a good dinner. Maybe rest a little bit. Maybe get out if you can enjoy the weather. Enjoy the weather. I know that some spots here on the east coast or the east half of the U.S. is very muggy. A lot of storms down below me. The little bit of independent private boat traffic on the water, as you can see. A couple of boats heading upstream, maybe headed up to Lakeside Beach, which is just north of me, over on the lake. Nice, beautiful sandy beach. And here comes Mr. Dave. Good morning, Dave, or good afternoon and good evening, depending upon whether you slept all night or not.
Yes, I did.
Huh. So you got a good night's sleep last night?
Not last night.
Today. Okay. And there's my nephew, Carpenter Rick.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey, how you doing?
Man.
Welcome.
Not too bad. Hope everybody's having a good evening.
Yes, AZ Drone, thanks for popping in. And thanks to Rick and Dave. I was sitting there kind of like going,
Well, I'm gonna send you my phone number so you can text message me, Paul, because I don't get notifications for emails ever. I have
really?
to go look for
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what Roger does sometimes. He'll just send me a text message, say he's going on.
Yeah. And there's Mr. Chris.
Hey,
Yep, coming for a few. Partner Rick, how you doing?
Not too bad about yourself, sir.
And
Mr. Dennis.
Hey. Hi.
It's Mr. Chris. Chris Jackson's here in the house and he's ready to straighten out whoever needs to be straightened out. So just step forward, anybody.
You see the size of the arms on that man? It's sir.
Yeah.
that's not true.
I don't think I'd want to be swatted by Chris. No,
I'm a gentle giant, buddy.
that's
Well,
good.
Now it wouldn't matter because he'd be bringing me a truckload of trusses, but I'm sure in the past they wouldn't have liked me showing up.
Yeah, it's
I'd bring
funny.
a whole bunch of trucks if I could.
It's funny how a change of a job changes whether people are glad to see you or not, right, Chris?
You know what? I've actually have a cousin that's on one of the drug squads in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care about people like me that just smoke pot in their backyard. They just, you know,
Yeah.
Ain't got time for it.
it's all good. So anybody get out flying today?
I just came back from flying a ship,
Nice.
the Alpina, and it's posted already.
You know, you can barely see that freaking thing when it's out on the water at a distance because the color of it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Unless I put a strobe on my drone, you can't see it out there.
Yep. I was watching that ship cam to see if I could see the drone flying, but
Well, every once in a while, Paul Hodges spots it, but usually it's got a strobe on it. You know.
yeah.
what's this rough bucket behind you?
That rust bucket right there, that's the Algoma Discovery. You know, the Algoma lines has some ships that don't look too bad, some of them look like that. The Interlake Steamship Company, which are the brownish red or reddish brown, they very much take care of their ships. You won't see any of those beat up.
Right. I'm sure it takes a lot to maintain them damn things.
Well, you know what's happened is now that the EPA has cracked down on things. You know, when I was younger, Chris, you used to be able to see the crew would be over the side, like right now, on a board, and they'd be painting the side of the ship and stuff. Well, now they don't want any of that to drip into the water.
You know, when I was a kid, Paul, way up north in James Bay, Hudson's Bay,
Yeah.
I seen a ship not quite that big, but a pretty big one. They beached it on low tide or on high tide. They brought it up to the beach, let the tide go out. They painted it. The tide came back in. They drove her out.
Well,
I imagine you wouldn't get away with that nowadays. But
no, they have to actually physically dry dock them, Chris. Bring them into a formal dry dock, take all the water out, paint it, let it dry, good and solid, then put the water back in and back it back out again. So I can't imagine what it would cost to paint one of those ships. Not just the cost of the paint, but
Yeah.
dry docks apparently $10,000 a day for a 100-foot vessel.
oh boy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Eh?
Hey, here comes Mr. Roger.
Hi guys.
Hey Roger, how you doing?
I'm just
Did you
popping
get
out
any-
chat there.
Did you get any rest this afternoon?
Yeah, I call it that.
Well, Roger, you know, the thing of it is the older we get, not that I'm calling you old, but the older we get, the more our mind still thinks we're young and can do a lot of stuff, but our body tells us, no, you can't.
No, but I had to get the guy, and you remember that problem I had with the
Yep,
phones?
with the telephones, yep.
Oh, he found the problem all right. So
What was it?
it was my phone. I had to throw it in the garbage.
Oh, it was your phone.
Yeah, yeah. I had a big phone with the answering machine on it and all that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
plus,
yeah.
I got 3 other small phones, right?
Uh-huh.
The big one with the answering machine on it. I had to throw it out.
Oh,
But he did clean up the wiring in the front with the rat nest in the box there.
yeah.
He says there was lots of mice in there.
That what he said?
Yep. Then he went to the town and went to the major hub.
The main hub?
He cut up the wires and he put new wires up on the wall. He stripped the wires, wrapped it around more.
Good.
And apparently I got better internet too.
Well, yeah, you're good and clear.
Yep.
You're really clear.
I'll do a speed test. I'll show you. I was surprised. Got high as 9 this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're on fire there, Roger.
Yeah.
Do you regret not breaking your phone a year ago?
Yeah.
Crazy.
you-
I
How,
didn't think it'd be the phone, you know.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah.
did you see where Roger put up a video of you in the front yard?
I have watched it. I commented and watched it. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had a firmware issue at that point. We had to take the mini back in and do some computer stuff or whatever. But it's all.
Anyway,
So there was that. Were you flying the Mini or the Mini 2?
I think Roger had the Mavic Air 2 out, and I was trying to find the Mini, but it didn't go.
yeah. Hey, Flying with Stan, how you doing?
Flying with Stan.
Yeah, you would never think the phone would affect the internet like that, eh? But
No, I didn't think so, but
Well, it's always the wires, you know.
7.7.
Holy cow, you're flying.
7.7. That's going good. When
0.6 and it used to be what? 0.4.
when I had nothing on the internet, when I had the internet closed, well, I mean, had nothing on the internet going on, it was at 9.5.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow.
So it helped.
yes. Yeah, because your picture is very clear.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, really sharp. The picture looks like you're in 4K now.
Looks like the movie star that he really is.
I almost went out to go fly that place there. My landlord wanted me to go fly there. But it's been raining off and on here.
Do you think that storm is headed for you? Because it's kind of hooking that way, but if it hooks more to the east, it'll just brush your area.
Well, they don't say nothing on my weather map here for the storm. Got nothing, doesn't say anything about rain.
So Chris, did you get any flying in when you came home or no?
Oh, no, it was raining when I got home.
Raining, huh?
We're supposed to get rain Saturday, wait a minute. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Oh,
But no rain in the forecast this week, but we got it today.
hey, here's an interesting thing. You know that cheapo camera I bought?
Yeah.
It's got a lithium-ion battery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody sells an extra battery for it. You can't get one. You can't even get it from Amazon.
Send it back, Paul. Send it back.
I mean,
Can I
I
ask
like
you the
the
reason
camera,
why?
but that's what I'm thinking about doing, sending it
Yeah.
back and just say the reason I'm sending it back is because you don't support it.
No, it's not like that. Just tell them send it back because it has no step up. Not how. There's one question in there. Not it is like not what I expected. You know, it's something like it's a different wording in there.
Yeah, well, they know because I called up and had a long conversation with them at Amazon, and she
Yeah.
went and looked, and she went and looked, and I said, you know, it's like buying a car, and you can't change the battery. When the battery goes bad, you throw the car away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
crazy.
she said on Amazon.
I realized it wasn't really expensive, but the idea that you can't replace the battery. I mean, the battery comes out and you got this battery. There's no markings on it. There's no nothing that tells you what it is, how it is.
Send it back. Copy out. Send it back. That's all.
I said to the gal, I says, well, what I would want to do, I says, but I won't because it's dishonest. I would order and buy another one and then just return it, take the battery out, return it and say, well, yeah, it came without a battery.
Send it back, Paul.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Send it back.
Yeah. So, I didn't go flying, Rick. I wanted to, but like I said, it was raining off and on, off and on. When the guy for the phone came, he stayed about 2 hours here, check out the wires and everything here in the field and at the hub, and they came back and did the rotation again.
Seems like he was very diligent about it.
Oh yeah, and he found the problem. After so many years having that problem, he's the one that found it.
Yep. It's surprising. I mean, because you've called before about the lack of internet, right? So I'm surprised they never just out of curiosity sent a technician to check it, right?
Yeah,
You know?
I know. And when my phone went dead a couple of times, it was because of that phone there.
Uh-oh.
My landlord tried to phone me this morning, couldn't get a hold of me. He had to phone me on my cell.
Oh,
Yeah, and last week I was getting phone calls from the States and all that, and it was so much static on the phone, couldn't understand for calls, so they had to phone me on my cell.
Hmm.
It was because of that phone there.
So it was the phone, not the wires.
Yeah,
But
well,
the wires were probably bad too, the connections.
yeah. But he said there's two problems. He says one's outdoors and one's inside. And with Bell, as soon as the technician puts a foot in the house, it's $75 here.
yep. Minimum service fee.
Yep. So I told him, that's going to cost me $75 because you came in the house. He says, don't worry about it. I'll fix it. It's the wires outdoors are bad. That's all.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
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 Did you get him a care package of ribs?
Oh, geez. No, that's awesome. You did his due diligence, and now it's better for you, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very happy about it.
Well, I got bad news. Retirement's over.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta go back to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a start date yet, but I know that I got to go back. There's a big project in North Bay. It's part of the Army base. It's got to be rebuilt. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that's only 4 days a week. That's pretty good too, though. So
North Bay, how far is that from there?
it's 3 hours from the island, and it's 5 hours from where I'm at down south.
Oh,
But it's okay because they pay the full travel, hotel.
Travel and everything at motels and wow.
Yeah, so
that's very good.
yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, but kind of happy too, right?
Yeah.
Better bring yourself an extra fridge, put all your gummies in there.
That's the problem. I'm gonna have to eat cookies like crazy because I won't be smoking.
Well, what you need to get is one of those little toaster oven type things that you could put it in your room and plug it in and cook your cookies.
Yeah, I got them pre-made, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, you can buy them pre-made?
No, I make the butter and then I hand the butter to my mom and she makes the cookies for me.
Ah, well, see, she could make dough. You could keep it in the cooler, and then you could have a little toaster oven, plug it in the wall, and cook your cookies whenever you wanted to.
Yep. Yeah, you could for sure. Yeah, I got to go for new fingerprints and the whole deal.
Okay.
They because it's a security clearance thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a set of keys to get everywhere in the whole place. So I have to be totally security checked. I've already passed it twice, but I gotta pass it again. And yeah, they get to search our vehicle when we show up and the whole deal, right? But,
Are they gonna COVID test you too?
oh yeah, I gotta show up with a clean COVID test. That's okay. They pay for it.
And
Yeah.
a drug test too, or
No, they're not allowed.
okay?
I
Well,
have a
he's going to-
prescription.
He's going to work on the bases, not in the army.
Yeah.
Well, you got a card anyway, right?
Yeah, so I'm good. Yep, I just show them my little slip of paper that's in my wallet, and then they leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's good though because 4 days a week, it still gives me time to shoot to Quebec for a weekend or whatever, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. So I wasn't gonna buy a new vehicle, but I think I'm gonna go buy a brand new truck. I think I've kind
Well,
of.
that's what you need that if you're going to be driving back and forth like that. You can't, especially now. Sounds like this job's going to go through the winter, right?
I have no expectation of how long it'll be because usually they're done in stages, right? So we'll go in for 4 or 6 months, and then the people will move from where they were into the new place, and then we'll go and demo that and rebuild it for 6
Yeah,
months.
that's what I'm saying. It could be years of driving back and forth, and especially where you are in the winter, you can't be driving some hunk of junk around the winter.
No, exactly. The last time they sent me out there, I was there for 4 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what got me my first divorce.
Okay.
Yeah, I came back. I was like, after 2 years, I came back to the house, and everything, including my car, was gone.
Oh.
Well, now will you go up and stay up there, or like every other weekend and come back?
I'll come home I'll come to Kitchener every other weekend for the kids, and I'll go home every other weekend.
So you will be doing the driving. Yeah, you need a new truck for that.
Yeah, I think so too. I might lease one for a year because it's going to get a lot of kilometers fast, but I have to see, right? Like,
Well, what you have to figure out is how many kilometers it's going to be put on it in a year, because at the end of the lease, you got to pay for all the additional over.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look right into it all this week. Like I said, I just have to have something ready for when they call.
Yeah. Well, you might want to buy a new truck, and then like every 6 months sell it and get another one, or trade it in and get another one, you know?
Yeah, I get attached to things though.
Yeah, I did my first 3 wives too.
I didn't get that attached to them.
Well, I did because they ended up with my wallet each time.
Well, that's how I keep in communication with my other ex-wife via check.
Yeah.
Once a month, here's your check. Get away from me. But yeah, I think a new pickup truck is in the card. I was gonna go for a big like F-350 diesel, but I'm not gonna go that extreme. I don't think.
Hey, Train Night Productions, how you
Well,
doing?
depends upon what you use the truck for, you know. If you got yourself a really nice pickup truck that you could haul a 5th wheel on, then you could take and take the 5th wheel up there instead of them paying you for the lodging there. You could stay in your own 5th wheel.
So what I ended up doing last time, Paul, I got them to put the money on my check, and I just rented a room off some lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking if you had a 5th wheel, then you could, wherever you go, you'd have your digs with you, and everything. You wouldn't have to keep packing and unpacking and packing.
Yeah,
I went online here. What is it? Facebook has
Marketplace.
Marketplace, and there's like some beautiful 5th wheels here for like, you know, like 12, 15.
Yeah, don't forget, Paul, here in the winter, their water freezes.
yeah.
They kind of water in those and all that.
I have a 10-foot hardtop camper, so I could put that behind a truck. And
Camper in, yeah.
I'm a pretty big dude, and sleeping in a camper after a couple of days is pretty well not all that great, right? So
Yeah.
I just let them pay the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's nice. You don't have to worry about the sheets and pillowcases and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, then we can, I can go have a swim and they have breakfast in the morning already made for us and shit.
Right. Right.
Clearly, I can avoid a few breakfasts, but
He is looking for some food. Be right back, guys. What do you want?
So Hugh's really putting out those videos and pictures and everything, right?
Oh yeah, big time. That's awesome though.
Yeah.
That's
I've been sharing them.
So did you have steak for dinner tonight, Roger?
Yep.
Did you look at the Canadian Drone Hub chat today?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Somebody said he's gonna lick your steak.
Yeah. He's getting me back because I let Roxy lick his steak before cooking it.
Oh no way! Oh, that's great.
Oh, boy.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
Okay. So how was your day there, Chris?
Oh, not too bad. When we got off, I was on the way back anyway.
Yeah.
I stopped, got me some seagulls, and smoked one all the way up the road. Got to the yard, and got in my car, and came home.
Okay.
Of course, it's been raining here, and we just got a big thunderstorm went through.
Okay.
So,
Still raining, or did it let up, Chris?
well, it's not raining here right now, but it was raining so hard I couldn't even see across the street.
Really?
Raining sideways.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Don't like that. So, Dave, you got a good day's sleep today?
You're on mute, Dave.
Dave, you're on mute.
I did, but I'm so sleepy.
Still sleepy? Did you get any new medication or anything, or no?
No, I don't sleep at night, but I sleep for way too many hours during the day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see my doctor until October. So I'm
Well,
gonna
you
have
might,
to call.
Dave, you might want to call him and tell him what the situation is. Because
Yeah, this isn't right.
no, because you don't want to get into that kind of a sleep mode because it'll screw you up all up.
Yeah.
I'd call the doctor's office tomorrow, brother Dave, and tell him, hey, something's wrong. We got to do something. I can't wait till October because I'll be a vegetable by then.
Yeah. Yeah, this is terrible.
Because you got to speak up because they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him a call tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah.
And get some fresh air.
Yeah, Chris says get some fresh air. Do you ever get out at all, Dave, or no?
Now I very seldom ever leave my room.
Yeah. Now, you still got the gals coming to take care of you or no?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So the answer is maybe?
Yeah. I'll find out tomorrow.
Oh no.
Well, Dave, we're all pulling for you, buddy.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
Lenny.
Hey, Lan.
Boy, oh boy, your dog needs a brushing.
Lynn says vegetable. What are you guys talking about?
You can't brush that dog, Roger.
No?
he's got 3 different kinds of hair on him, or 3 different furs. So he's got like a down coat, and then a coarse coat, and then another kind of wiry hair.
Okay.
Yeah, if you brush him too much in the fall, there he gets freezing cold in the winter. It's I never had a dog like that had 3 kinds of fur.
I used to have a Siberian Husky. I had to have a special kind of brush that it had like little needles with the round balls on the end.
Yep, I got
And
one.
I'd take that dog out on the deck, and it was like you know in the spring those Santa Claus things flying around. I mean, it was just like there was hair everywhere. Even though I was trying to catch it, put it in a bag, it still was floating around. And
Angel hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the same way, but he's 10 years old. I'm just gonna let him do his thing until he's ready to not be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, from what I can tell, he's pretty attached to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I go at the door and he starts whining.
Yeah, that's like Mia. She's
Yeah. I gotta get Kim out of that habit too.
Oh shit! Is he? I can't see the chat. Is he in the chat or no?
No,
no.
he's upstairs. He's probably laying down.
Hey, Chris, did you hear what Roger said?
What's that?
He said he's got to get Tim out of the same habit, whining when he goes out of the room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? What about?
I couldn't. They're calling for the same freaking weather tomorrow, eh? Very humid. And tomorrow I gotta go fly. My next door neighbor.
Yeah, the weather here is they're calling for low 90s for the next 3 days and then high 80s for the next week.
Oh, we were in the high 80s all day today here, and very humid.
Yeah, same
I
here.
don't know what.
Yucky hot.
And I gotta go take pictures of
Stay
those
awake,
guys going to drill that well there for my landlord tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I gotta go take pictures of you know, you used to have like a little creek,
Right.
and the government says, oh, that's you can't touch that because there's water and all that. The creek's been dried up for the past 3 years.
See, yeah, I got the same problem. There's a stupid little creek that runs down the side of my property, and in 4 years, there's never been water in it. But
Yeah.
I wanted to put a driveway down that side, and I can't because when I went to the township about it, they're like, "Well, that's a creek bed, and it gets water in it." They said it's not had water in it for 4 years,
Yeah.
you know. But I can't do nothing with it.
Well, he's got I gotta go take pictures of it. He's got an inspector coming this week to come and inspect it and everything, and saying, okay, you can build on it, you know, because he
Right.
has to leave, I think it's 25 feet on each side, so the water can go through. He's no.
Well, can't you put a steel culvert down the center of that creek and then fill it in? Because then it has free access for the water to flow.
Well, I mean, it's if you look at it, Paul, it's sort of like the ground came up. You know what I mean? It's sort of like it's not a creek anymore, really.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to build on it.
Because I know that's what a lot of like when they do subdivisions, if there's a creek or whatever, they put whatever size culvert they got to put down there and they bury it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you got to get environmental permits and all the tree
Yeah.
hugger code, and like I've had to deal with it a couple times, and it was a nightmare, and that's why I got gray hair.
There's a geologist going there tomorrow too.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just a geologist is costing him $4,000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out and find out where the bedrock is and how much soil's on top of it, and if there's
Yeah.
ground holes and all the deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a site assessment like that, it's not cheap.
Well, did your landlord did he already sell the property, or is this all pending the sale?
It's I think he sold it. Well, the way he tried to explain it to me, he's building the commerce himself on it, the on his property.
Yep, and then what he'll either lease or sell out the units, right?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, they do it here all the time. Same thing.
Yeah,
So he's gonna be putting a lot of money in that.
Yeah, but when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
done, he's gonna have money falling out of his pockets, left, right, and center.
yeah.
Nice,
So-
right on the right there, right at that exit. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the permit. He just got the permit to do 2 exits at the driveways there.
Off the road. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you go south on the highway, Roger, when's the next gas station? It's quite a ways, right?
It's about a 25-minute ride.
Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna get a lot of business.
Because here in this area, we got no gas at all.
Right.
We got no small store. We got no mail post office. We got no also there's gonna be a restaurant in it.
Nice.
That'll be open 7 days a week instead of just 3 days. So
It's gonna bring that little area back to life.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Now
that's good.
bring it back to life.
Yeah. And I'll probably try and get a job out of that somehow.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just
you-
you know what?
You could open up an Uber service.
Well, I was just gonna
Like
say,
hell.
Be
Night-
security guard at night.
yes, nighttime security guard while they're building it. You live
Yeah.
right there. You don't even have to leave the house. You just fly the drone over. No, everything. That's it. Actually, I'll be honest. A couple of the job sites we had, we paid the security guys cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go, man. You hang out all night, make sure our tools and our product doesn't get stolen.
Yeah.
It worked out good.
Well, as long as I got a place to park my car or whatever,
Yep, absolutely.
have internet service there at least.
Yep. That's right. Get the
Have the
Wi-Fi.
cameras up. That's it. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, for sure. Ah. What's up, dude? Good? Okay.
Yeah, Roger, you could get yourself one of those new PTZ Zoom cameras.
Like just cut the grass on the edge of the field and send Kim on the lawn tractor every hour to do a lap, right? And have a look.
Yep.
Give him a cell phone and tell him if anybody's robbing the place, just call him.
Furball Kim's in the chat. Ding dong.
Hey, Kim, how's it going? And Stan's here too.
Okay, you got 12 minutes on the computer, dude. Okay.
I'm still in top chat for God's sake. There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
Man,
so-
I gotta open the
Corey.
door. I gotta open the door for the princess.
Yeah. Corey, man, I hope you're doing good. Bill, how you doing? You found Drum Productions.
Yeah, right. It's 879. So we're gonna sell you probably less money.
At Walmart.
What?
At Walmart.
Oh.
But it's not the same chair.
Doing the old computer negotiations with the child to see how long he can stay on it. Hate it. They
Hey, jump pool. Yeah.
damn negotiating with a 9-year-old.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Not have time.
can't be half tired.
Did you?
That way good. Pull my foot, that's it. So they lay back.
I should have tried to get that guy from the Bell Canada to, hey, check out my camera outdoors. What the hell's going on?
Right?
But for the thought,
In this warm weather, Mia drinks water by the gallon.
Oh, that's cool there, Corey Mano.
Yep.
Feels good to get out, eh, Corey? To socialize at least a little bit.
Yep.
So if Furball Kim's in the chat, yes?
Yep.
How come that plane's still in that box behind Roger?
Yeah.
I keep seeing that, yeah.
I knew Mr. Jackson would be on my side.
Oh, yeah, I've been watching it. I've been watching it.
I don't have to wait nowhere.
Yeah.
You don't fly that plane soon, Kim. I'm going to get the young lad there to rough you up.
Hey, Chris, that wouldn't be sitting in the box that long at your house, would it?
I don't know. I can't say that because I got boxes sitting around too.
Rick, did you see his latest video that Mason was flying that plane at dusk?
Oh,
Oh, it has some great lights on it. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
well, I've watched quite a few of Mason's flights. I wouldn't even fly around that guy. He's got too much talent for me.
Well, Dad had to coach him a little bit, but
Well, you know, that's Dad's job, right?
you froze there, Chris.
Jump.
Yeah, it sounds like you got the same phone problem that Roger had.
Furball says, I'm waiting for Rick.
He's waiting for Rick. Yeah, he's waiting for you to come and put it together, Rick.
All right, I'll see you next week. If I don't get called to work, I'll come down. I'll put it together for you. That's what I should say. I want to test drive a new truck, but I want it for a couple days to see how it
Yeah.
There you go.
goes. Then I'll take it back and ask for a different color so it's got less kilometers on it.
There he is. Chris is back.
Yeah. T-Mobile playing with me.
You know, that's the big question I have. You know, I've been toying around with trying to figure out how to do live streaming outdoor with the big cameras, but you have to be able to connect to the internet. Now they have these connectors that you buy where you plug in what it looks like a light stick or whatever, but it's for each different company. And I don't get that. I don't understand how that works.
Okay. I don't know how that works either. Probably have to ask. Well, you got a guy who works in a news station, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm the one that tells them what to do. He tried to hire me about 2 years ago to go over there and be in charge of the clowns that are working there, because they don't do anything except collect money, and he has to tell them what to do all the time. And he's a big time insurance agent. He's got his own business going.
Okay.
He's got over $1 million invested so far in that with the studios and the cameras and the.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. Rick moved indoors.
Yeah. So Kim, Furball, Kim says, Rick, he'll get your bed ready.
Well, I'll have an idea within the next few days when I got to start work, and I don't think it'll be for a few weeks. So I'll definitely sneak down there for a couple days before I go.
Oh, for sure. For sure. No problem.
Well, Kim will be glad to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, Roger will too, but Kim will be standing on, if he had a tail, it'd be whipping the house with it. You know?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm excited to see both of them anyways. It's a good time. Anytime you go to Quebec, it's a good time. Except for when you got to drive through the Montreal roads.
Oh, you gonna take the 30 on the way down?
No, yeah, I'm gonna avoid Montreal altogether.
Yeah.
I'll just pay the toll again. It's cheap.
Yeah. They must be finished the construction by now.
Yep.
Probably. I'll do the drive at night again anyway. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I like driving at nighttime.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
Hey, Hugh.
Hi, Hugh.
Did you see
So
what
I'll
that
have to wash Mark's pillow for Rick.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, black. Look, oh, shopping.
Hey, Roger, I'll be right back. I just remembered I forgot to get the mail.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What the hell want that big dock? Well,
Yeah, Hugh, that was a nice video you put out. I looked at it just before coming on, or this afternoon, I should say. I had no internet for a few hours this afternoon, so.
$35. Very much is that $31.
Oh, that's cool, Hugh.
Was it? No.
Hey, I got my set of door pins came. Rick?
You got door pin?
My driver's side door, the pins have gotten bad where there's the door's sagging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got a new set of door pins for it. Have you ever done that before, Rick? Is
Yep.
it hard?
You got to have something to support the door, like a jack or something, like a floor jack.
I got one of those, but I also watched online where you actually just unbolt the door, unplug it, and take it off.
You can do that. That's a lot of work for you, though. I don't know if you're interested in that much work, but
Yeah, for one guy there.
I figured it looked better on cloud deck. Oh, just gonna put it away.
You should get Tim down there for you, Paul, to help you out.
Who?
Tim? Is that his name?
Oh, Tim. Nah, Tim doesn't work. Tim's more talk than work.
Oh, I can read it.
yeah, that Silverado that I have, Paul, it's a 2000.
Jojo!
I had to do the pins.
Hey, Rojo.
It's hard. Okay.
Dad joke of the day. What do you call an explosive monkey? A baboon. A baboon.
Bye. I say bye.
Oh, Phantom Hodges must be gone out to
Coffee.
do his coffee with his friends there.
Yeah, see, Rick, there's one set.
Yep.
And here's another set, because you got to have two sets on the door, right?
Yeah, the top. It'll be only one of the pins will be really wore out, and the other one it won't be so bad. But you may as well change them both.
Oh, well, yeah, because they came in the package set. I think I paid like $19 delivered for the two sets.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Paul, for the $90 to have a mechanic do it, I'd just go pay it.
Would you?
Yep.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. Much easier, Paul. Much easier.
And I work on vehicles, and I'd still get them to do the door pins. The last time it took me like 3 hours to do 2 pins. It's not worth it.
Oh,
Yeah, they'll have a torch. They'll heat the pins up. They'll pop them out, pop the new ones in. They'll be done in an hour. You could actually get John Denardo to look in his book on actually how many hours they're allowed to charge for it.
I thought maybe you're going to tell me I could get John Denardo to drive all the way over here and do it. No, that's wishful thinking there.
Yeah, cost a fortune just to get his gas.
Yeah. I mean, if the border was open, Phantom Hodges is pretty close to you. Christ, if the border was open, I'd drive over and do it.
Well, when you do it, when you watch it on YouTube, it always looks like, oh, just no time at all.
Well, that door is about 140 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got power windows in it
Oh, yeah.
and power locks and everything. So
Yep. everything?
You better get it done by garage, Paul.
Yeah, you supply the parts, they just supply the labor, done.
57.
Would I go to a body shop to do that, or would I go to just a regular mechanical shop?
Either one.
Oh.
The body shop's probably more professional because they'll line the door back up proper, but either one will do it for you. Do you not have a regular place that you use at all, Paul, or no?
No. Well, I drive so very little
Yeah.
that I don't use a mechanic. When I used to use a mechanic, I went downtown. There was a Firestone store where they not only sell tires and stuff, but they do some wrenching and stuff there too.
Yep.
Yeah, we have that.
But they're not cheap.
Well, that's the thing. You're looking at, $110 an hour or so. Something like that.
Well,
Okay.
I'll have to figure it out. Either I get 3 or 4 people over here to help me do it, or
Yeah, if you could get somebody to help you take the door off, like they could hold it while you unbolted it and then
Yeah.
carry it over with you, it wouldn't be too bad. Because you could
Or,
actually take the door off, set it on a
Chainsaw.
board right there.
or you could put the garage door up, pull your truck out, and then back up real quick and take your door off.
Driving a Jeep with no doors. We'd have to get you the
Those
band.
drivers, so-
We'd have to get the band.
and I just tell the insurance company, well, my friend Chris said that's the way to do it.
Paul, see what Lynn wrote?
Grizzled and 24th. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Hey, Robert, I think I sent you a link if you wanted to pop in. I think I did. If I didn't, let me know.
It is what it is.
I just start rattling them off.
Seven?
The one I wanted.
Ugh.
I like the bigger one for this. I don't like the one up. That looks better.
Oh my.
I like
That's
it.
when my landlord's starting to cut trees in the back there. He's gonna have a whole lot of firewood. Hey, JD, how you doing?
I just paid $300 for 3 cords of hardwood. Almost killed me to do it.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
When is it? Next week.
Yeah,
Wow.
What's up, kids?
Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
hey,
just
Hugh.
settling into the garage. I'll be with you in a sec.
Okay.
Our resident Viking.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
You see my kids' eyes light up when I say that. They're like, "Oh, a Viking, really?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy there.
He's a real Viking.
Rojo. See what Rojo wrote, Paul?
What do you write?
JD, I hope you're doing good.
Dave doesn't see it. What Rojo wrote,
No.
Dave, what Rojo wrote was, I did get the link, but it seems that I didn't want to slow Dave's roll, and wouldn't want to step on it in essence.
No, come on now. Don't don't drop this at my doorstep.
The yeah, and if everybody would like to hit the like button, I'd be happy to have that. But if not, I understand.
Yeah, I hit the dislike button just for the algorithm, you know, man. That's what I hear. I don't know.
Okay, Central.
Orale, it's the algorithm, brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's still wicked muggy here, man. Wicked
Thumbs
muggy.
down, I say.
So
Oh,
what
no.
you do today, Hugh?
Oh, not too much, Roger. Not too much.
Like-
My mother and her fella came over for a little visit.
Oh,
Okay.
Brought me a vice.
A vice.
I gave you some
Vice.
advice. What was the advice?
Rick, do you have any advice on my vice?
I advise you to bolt it down.
Yeah, got bolts. Yep, need to get on that.
A decent one, Hugh, or what? A decent sized vice, Hugh, or what?
Yeah.
3
Look
inch
like
or
it.
4 inch?
Nice. Yeah, they come in handy, man. It's like a third hand.
Oh yeah. Seems like everything I've got's 4 inches, man. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I'm going to leave all the jokes alone and
We're-
let's continue about drone talk.
Yeah, me too.
Of course, I'm talking
Amazing.
about my drones.
Is Kim still in the chat there?
He's downstairs here right now.
Ah,
Making
can't see the
himself,
chat.
making himself a coffee.
I'm gonna
Kimmy,
make-
what you doing, Kimmy?
Tell him I'll have a coffee too. 4 sugar, 4 milk.
Marcel
Lord.
is in the house.
Hey.
So
Yes,
Marcel.
So
How's it doing down there, Marcel? Is it raining yet?
It rained yesterday for a little while, but today it's back to being hot as all balls.
Yeah.
You can see the
And-
sunlight trying to pour through the window right there. It's just
Uh.
I was out for like half an hour and I'm already sweating like nothing. Like
Oh, here too. Brutal. Brutal.
we lost 10 pounds today. It's like Jesus.
Very humid here also.
Yeah, we're lucky
Reminds
to get
me-
a breeze here.
It's like Friday at Roger Palooza all over again.
Mhm. You get a hair straightener, take it apart, and glue the hot plates to the vise and high heat JB Weld. Make yourself a rosin press. Ooh,
Good Lord.
ooh. I haven't done that in a long time, Newfoundland. Or Newfoundland.
It's funny.
It's
It's funny you brought that up today, Marcel.
I didn't bring it
cool
up.
there, Bill.
I just got a Nug Smasher.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It just got. I'm not at home, but it just got delivered to the house. Yeah.
I was just reading off the chat, Rick.
See the chat.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that kind of pressing in years.
Hey, Corey. That's interesting. No, I haven't heard about those.
Many military drones that are quite quiet. You can't even hear them right beside you. They can go over 20 kilometers away. And microphones, you can hear you. Sounds like something off the news or off the you know.
Yeah. That's cool, Corey.
Something out of a movie or something. That almost sounds fake, right?
I got to find out what drone factory they're building here in Thetford Mines.
Yeah.
Bedford Mines.
Yeah, Thetford Mines are not too far. Where I did the videos of those mines there, the asbestos mines.
Yep.
On that village there, they're building a big place there for drones, to build drones. I don't. Yeah, I'll take one. I don't know what kind of drones they're making. I gotta try and find out which ones.
What's interesting?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be agricultural drones. There's a lot of farming going on where you guys are, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
well, gentlemen, I hate to leave you on a note like this, but the ex-wife just got home and I got kid duties to do. So
All right.
Okay.
Have fun, Rick. Take care, buddy.
Hey,
See you
Rick,
later, Rick.
coming in, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations on your going back to work.
Right on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Good luck in North Bay.
Is
Yeah,
anybody going on tomorrow morning, night? What's
Roger,
I'm not gonna be there tomorrow morning. I gotta go do some flying here for my next door neighbor and all that.
yeah,
so-
I might be on in the morning.
okay? Well, I'll watch for you, Paul.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put, you got my phone number, don't you?
No, but Roger has mine. He could text it to you if he could. Roger, could you do that for me?
Yeah.
In-
I can
In
do
the
that
private
for you.
chat, yeah, okay,
Yeah, just that way you can just text me if you're gonna go on, Paul. Because I just sit around doing nothing anyway.
yep, okay,
Okay, guys, have a good night. Thanks
See
for
you,
having me.
bye-bye.
Okay.
So Marcel, did you get out and do anything today? Did you go to work or no?
Oh, no, no work for me yet. Still waiting around. No.
What is it, kind of a little bit of a hiatus, or is that the way the industry goes?
It's the way the industry goes. It's slow down right now until the fall. A lot of the summer shows are
Right.
gone with extras and stuff. So
I'm just gonna go get my coffee, guys. I'll bring it back.
Okay, Roger.
Sounds good.
GE Aviation, and I'm seeing Canadian manufacturing. Something about Nexia, Canada. GE Aviation is actually doing something as well.
Interesting.
Corey Mano asked, the drone, if you can hear them. The drone nodded yes. Saw the military guys 500 meters away laughing.
It's crazy.
I'm curious what they have seen. They have seems far-fetched.
Yeah.
Corey, if you want to jump in and
The
have
future is here.
a discussion, we'd be happy to have you, buddy. I sent you an invite. You don't have to stay long, just pop in. We'd like to hear what you're talking about.
So Marcel, I added a microphone to my BTX today.
Ooh, you want to hear your props, eh?
Yeah. You want to hear my motors? Yep.
You know
Yeah,
what else here's your motors is a GoPro. No one else
What's
hears
that?
your GoPro or your motor noise is a GoPro. But if you want to hear
Well, that's true, but not
You're
while you're
right.
flying, right?
Right.
Yeah, the idea is so that you get basically feedback from the engine as you're flying the
Yeah.
drone.
I mean, it's good in theory, but unless you really understand the exact sounds of props and the motor noise,
Oh, that doesn't matter. Just to know that they're throttling up and stuff, and just that you don't have like one of my drones close. I rely on that feedback, just hearing the sound of the engines, right? And if something's really wrong, like a broken prop, you'd probably hear that as well. Some kind of
oh yeah,
fluttering.
you'll hear it anywhere. If you have
weirdness.
a broken prop or a bent prop, you'll hear it the way it flies. Especially on a 5-inch, right? Like, yeah, big difference on those kind of game. I don't mean to be like a negative Nelly, but it just seems like it's kind of like a silly thing to have, really, to be honest, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know, Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele.
yeah, but he's got like 10, 15 years of experience here, and he's like, he knows exactly. Sounds
Oh,
are.
absolutely,
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
absolutely.
unless you know what the sounds of the motor are, it's like like it doesn't make a difference,
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna find
Yeah,
out.
good luck on you, because I mean, I've played around with years, and there's nothing that you can tell you, right? So a black box is more important than anything, because a black box will keep the actual like stats of your motor and everything, and will tell you a lot more detail than what a noise will.
Oh yeah, but my point is, I'm not interested in all that stuff. I don't care about after the fact. I'm not using this for tuning. This is just for in the moment flying feedback. That's all.
But if you did, you would use it for tuning, and it would make your drone fly better though, if you understood the
Oh, it might. Yeah, if I got that good.
yeah, but it takes time, man. Like, none of this stuff is overnight, right? So I'm just learning a lot of it too, right? And I'm just trying to help.
I'm learning
Just-
that, man. Jesus.
The motor noises to me is just like, if you hear the motor noise when you're flying it and you can hear something's wrong, then you know something's wrong. But otherwise, whatever.
So Corey wrote down.
Yeah, same with,
same with me, Joe.
yeah, same with Marcel. It's cool though. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly or anything on your game or anything.
Yeah, it's an experiment. I'm just trying something.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, do it out, man. Did you get your whoop?
I did have to. I put my headphones on today and tried it. And holy shit, it was noisy.
Yeah.
So I ordered a set of headphones with a volume control on it. I need to turn it down.
That's cool.
What's up, Mark?
Android, Mark is in the chat.
Did you get your whoop flying though, Hugh?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, I'm out too. All my drones, all my whoops are done.
Yep, I got flight controllers that should be here any day. They've been in Canada for a week now.
Jesus.
I'm still waiting for Canada Post to deliver them.
Wow.
Kim's still waiting for a freaking scanner.
I got 2 more days. Hopefully they'll be in this week so I don't have to get another letter.
Mm.
Then I'll only have 2 more. And that'll be it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I've only got 3 left.
Wow.
Pretty sure I have 3 or 4 now. Yeah. Oh, well.
Building dive this week. That should be fun.
Yeah. I mean, if I can get a drone to work, I can do it 5
Yeah.
and pretend it's a whoop.
Well, Marcel, I'll tell you what, if I don't get a drone to work, I'll be doing the building dive personally. Kidding, of course.
Don't do that.
Goddamn
Need to Paul Murray.
drone. Goddamn drone will fly. I'll dive this building. I can do it.
Paul, did you send a link to Centroid?
Yes, I did. If he got it,
Corey Mano says I'm still flight controller as well. He's waiting for a flight controller as well from Rotor Village.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my Rotor Village stuff real quick. It's my race day quad stuff. It's taking a long time. Always does.
Yeah, always does. We always play with it at the border.
Oh, Centroid's about ready to post a video from the week.
Excellent.
Should be good.
I posted one when Carpenter Rick was here.
Yeah, I was waiting for that drone to take off, and then you finished the video, and I was like, well.
I got a shit ton of stuff still to edit.
You did a lot of filming.
Yeah, we did.
you do some great editing though. That last one was really good.
Little quick and dirty, but got her out there.
Well, it showed Mark out there and up to his thighs in the weeds there.
Yeah, the grass was pretty high here.
Now, in Mark's defense, I don't think he crashed a drone when I was there on his, of his own accord. I think later on when I left, he did. There were some mishaps, but I didn't see
A couple went down. Yeah.
Oh. Well, same as me. My last morning, remember? I
Yeah.
pulled out my drone and I ended up breaking a motor and like 5 props, I think, total.
And when I did that FPV, yeah. I crashed too, but lucky we found the drone.
Did
So
we get the video of it?
Roger, you reaffirmed the fact that you're not going to be doing FPV.
That's right. Lucky Phantom Hodges was still here, and Mark went down to the ditch with the controller. He was making it do a turtle so you can hear where it is.
Yeah.
And Phantom Hodges found it.
Now, was Kim filming when you did the FPV?
Nobody was filming, no.
Whose drone did you use?
Mark's.
Mark Centroids.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he filmed with his DVR.
Nope, I don't think we did. Found this in Quebec, but also all over Canada as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this was where I was just looking up all the Quebec drone factories / manufacturers out there, and this one popped up hugely. And it looked pretty dope. I mean, they even have one here in Coquitlam, just outside of Vancouver. Winnipeg, Edmonton, New York, bunch of locations, and it seems like it'd be a cool company. I'm just reading all about it right now. They do drones and planes as well, kind of thing.
Interesting.
A Fixar, fixed wing.
Oh, Kim says he did try to film it. Remember, Roger, but that was one of the ones he didn't. It didn't work.
Oh, it's not a wing; it's a drone wing. I've never seen anything like this. Fixar 007.
Point Claire in Quebec.
If you want to show a picture, go ahead, Marcel.
I just put the link in the chat, but here I'll do a quick little share screen for you. It looks really cool.
Wow.
Folds up real nice in a case.
Is it vertical takeoff?
I think both. I think you can go vertical and
because I'm trying to see how they would the motors lift.
See if I can show you a better picture of it. So there's motors on the front, they're angled, and then there's motors on the back.
They're angled.
Angled as well, but they're angled down. I don't know if you can see it on this picture on the back here. You can see the prop.
That's really expensive.
Yeah, probably.
Flight preparation less than 5 minutes.
Flight time
60 minutes.
60 minutes. Wow.
Well, because it's a wing, right? So it can float across the sky a lot easier.
It's getting lift, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got all these payload options for it. So you
can add the camera, Sky Eye.
That's pretty cool.
Get that and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I'll get to them.
Right on. So is Kim going to put that plane together, Roger?
I'm waiting for him to do it. Don't know when he's going to do it, but I'm waiting for him.
His comment to Rick was he was waiting for Rick to
Well,
come.
we left the 2 kitchen tables up, so there's one table there he can use completely to put it up, to set that up.
Excellent. That's great.
I just found it online. It's over $32,000 US.
You got this, Marcel. Buy 2 of them. Buy 2.
Oh yeah. Marcel's going to change his name to Elon Musk.
Junior.
You know, the thing of it is what us mortals don't understand is that people with lots and lots of money, $1 million to them is just nothing, you know, or $500,000 is nothing. You know, if you're a billionaire,
yeah,
we have no way of judging what it's like, you know.
Just bigger toys. That's all, boys.
Yep. The bigger the bankroll, the bigger the toys.
This UAV.
Oops.
Everybody, make sure you got everybody's channel. Don't forget to hit that like button for Paul.
Oh, this thing's huge.
14 watching.
Kim says once he flies the wing that he was given, then he'll build the other one.
Reese, fair enough. Gotcha.
Fly them both at the same time. Come on.
Well, the thing of it is what all the guys that fly wings were trying to explain to Kim is they'll fly in higher winds than a drone will because they're so aerodynamic and the way they're built. But I still can understand what Kim's talking about is that a good tailwind will send them a long ways.
And never get it back.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on your end of your battery. Well, I gotta close that link. I can't look at that anymore.
Yeah, I wish I was a young guy again. I'd definitely have been into robotics.
Yeah. Whoa, what? A friend of mine just sent me a car that is transformed into a monster truck. Look at the rims on that thing.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Talk about wrong way.
That's an abomination.
Yeah, no kidding.
Love it.
What the frig?
Does it come with a
What is
ladder?
this?
Wouldn't you think that'd be a little bit of a rough ride too?
Yeah, no tires.
Oh,
Toy
what a
Man,
chick magnet.
well, how
know what
you
I mean?
doing? Welcome, welcome.
What's up, toy man? Oh man.
Toy Man's Bar and Grill. Good evening.
VTX for the camera. Oh, okay. It's got to install VTX for the camera that it has.
On the plane, I think.
Yeah. I didn't know the plane had a camera.
Which plane are you talking about?
You can add it.
I thought you had to add it.
Might have been previously added.
I've got 3 of those little all-in-one included VTX camera combos.
Ooh.
They're fantastic because you can put FPV on anything, that's RC.
Yeah.
Or just stick a camera somewhere if you want to be a creep, I guess, I think a lot of these originated as security cameras, right?
A lot of the old drones, yeah, they were security cameras.
Like CCD or some shit.
Yeah.
Kim says the wing he's talking about.
No wing. Yep. We knew that. Oh, good. It's printing. Printing some more of these tracks on my 3D printer, and I came back after being out for a couple hours, and one of them was totally mush.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look like one to me.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the glue doesn't stick, and it's such a small platform for it to sit on. It doesn't stick every time. The wing, I posted a video of me flying a wing recently.
Well, sure glad I got that 4-inch up and running today. That crossfire was giving me heartburn yesterday.
Well, what was wrong with it?
Well, so what happened was I got a transmitter module that was configured for the EU. And so what I did was I just switched the frequency, fine, and tried to do the rest of my binding and all that stuff, and it didn't want to work. Turned out I had to reinstall the firmware on the transmitter module.
Yeah.
Even though I could just change the setting in the, OpenTX.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
but I spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to figure things out until that dawned on me. Then it worked perfectly.
Firmware flashing.
Tomorrow is the range test. We'll see how far I can go with this sucker.
Nice. I haven't gone as far as I can go yet, but only because I'm still stuck in kind of the city more or less. And maybe if I get paid tomorrow, I'll probably go for a little bit of a travel drive thing and go somewhere. Cool.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat until I leave the house. Like if I launch from my house, I can't go very far, maybe 700 meters.
Right. Well, I mean, you could, but I mean, in all reality.
No, my VTX doesn't have the range with all the building interference in between.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Even at 650 milliwatts.
Hey, Mark, you can post a link, sure.
Yeah.
Which VTX are you running?
Yeah, it's the Goku F650, something like that.
Goku.
Kim asked you a question, Hugh. What 4-inch is that, Hugh?
It's the Flywoo Explorer.
I've never heard of Goku, but if you upgraded to like a TBS one, I'm sure you'd get way better range.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, hopefully this TBS switch is a good one for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, not just your receiver, but also your transmitter as well. Though I'm saying your VTX, because the TBS VTXs have a little bit better power on, as long as you unlock them, right?
Yeah, I know some of Kim's quads had like 1.2 watt VTXs, stuff like that.
Oh wow, that's overkill. Unless you're mountain diving. I know the guy over here on the island, he flies a lot of mountain surfing stuff, and he doesn't even use 1 gig. He uses like what do you say, 350 or something like that. I was like, really? It's like up, like why would you put it up more? You know,
if you've got a legitimate line of sight, though, I mean, if you can see perfectly between you and the drone, then absolutely, you can probably even get away with a couple of 100 milliwatts, right?
But he likes to dive in the mountains too, though.
Exactly, that's it, right? And if you want to go into some trees or something like that, you need that penetration.
So I was like, man, I would put that thing up higher. Like, it's not going to cost you anything. It's just going to make it warmer, you know. Like, put it all the way up again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Dave S is agreeing with all the snoring.
Yep. I'm also upgrading my flight control. I've got an F745.
All right, Dave.
And a new GPS because I want to run iNav. So that's my winter project. I got all the parts. Now I'm just going to put it together this winter.
That's cool. I don't know if I'll ever venture to the iNav thing.
I'm kind of looking to get closer to the DJI experience with my FPV. You know what I mean? Like just so I can have like altitude hold and a few things like that, and still be able to fry acro.
Yeah, I'll get you closer to it. That's for sure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, just a chill Wednesday night?
Yeah, just a chill Wednesday night. We've got drone therapy, I think, is on at what, at 8:30, Roger?
Yep.
A little ways from now, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss that.
No.
Yeah, I like to go over there and hang out with those guys every once in a while. Pretty good show.
Yeah, go, you know, John Coopy's always entertaining.
So is what's his face? Bill or whatever his name is,
Yep.
Hilarious.
Mark, yep.
A little bit of a wild child still, even though he is what, 80. He's got so much in him, he's such a child. Not a child, you know what I mean? Like he's so like what do they call that? Childlike, but very like, I can't remember, I can't think of the name of it. Lots of imagination and always joking around. Pretty funny.
Come on. Come here, baby.
I think he was talking to Annabelle.
Yep, sorry, just talking to the cat.
He's not talking to Dave.
I was talking to you, Uncle Paul. Come here, baby. Come here, sweet thing.
Come here, sweet thing.
Annabelle. Yep.
Well, guys, I'm going to head into the house. I will talk to you later.
Okay, Hugh, thanks for popping in. I think what we're probably pretty much going to say goodnight to everybody. And everybody get a chance to get a little bit of a break. Enjoying drone therapy at 8:30.
All right,
see you, kids.
So we'll see you later. Everybody have a good evening.
Everybody in the chat, have a good one.
Good night, guys. Take care.
Roger's still looking a little tired after the day. Thanks, Roger, for coming in. Thanks, Dave. And thanks to Marcel and everybody else that came in.
No problem.
And we'll see everybody again next time. Thanks again. And Furball Kim, you get that fixed wing ready to rock and roll, buddy.